It's Christmas time. It's Christmas time.
Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. So today it's gonna be my Readmas episode 8, and this is gonna be on a novella by Kandi Steiner, and it's called A Tall Order, and it's in a collection of novellas that were released as a Christmas gift with many other authors. And I'm trying to find the title for you guys. One second, I think it's on my Kindle. So the story was in a collection of novellas called Light, Snow, and Mistletoe, and I'm gonna put the illustration right here. And it's with many other authors, so not just Kandi Steiner, but it's her story that I decided to talk about. So this video is gonna be short and sweet because it was a novella. I read it in like less than an hour, half an hour. I think it's under 100 pages because the whole collection is not that long, and it's, you know, short stories. So it's about the story of two people that meet in a bar. So basically it's about Lorelai, and she's a widower. We learned that she has 4 sons, and her husband John passed away like I think 14 years ago at the time of the story. And she realizes the day before Christmas that she cannot remember his drink order, what his drink preference is. So she goes to the bar that they used to go as a couple to ask the bartender, and he doesn't know either. So she's like, maybe if I drink so some whiskey concoction, because she knows it's about whiskey, she just doesn't know what it is. Maybe her memory will wake up and she will remember. And she meets a man named Walker, and basically is a contractor at one of the buildings that they're doing an extension on, and on a brewery that she works for. So basically she's employing him, and without her knowing, and he proposes to help her find the right drink. She later learns that he's sober. He's been sober for some years, and he's gonna explain that he's also a widower. His wife Karina died, and they used to have pretty nasty fights because of alcohol. They used to have a problem with alcohol consumption, so he decided to go sober, maybe in memory of her. I don't remember that aspect of the story. And there's a spark between them, obviously, but she tells him, listen, I'm not gonna sleep with you, I don't know you. But he brings her home safely because she's sober. She still doesn't remember the drink, but at this point of the story, we don't even care anymore. And she decides to invite him to Christmas because he's explaining that as he's a contractor and he's moving around the country, doesn't really have a home, so it's not really like he has a place to celebrate Christmas in. So she invites him home with her and her 4 sons and their family. So she has 4 sons, I think: Jordan, Logan, Noah, and Michael. Jordan is one that they adopted, and the 3 others she gave birth to, but she doesn't, you know, differentiate, and you shouldn't. I mean, family is family. Blood or not, family is the family you decided to make. So yeah. So she has her son. I think 3 of them have kids. So Jordan, Logan, Noah, and Michael. And Michael, the last one, sorry, doesn't have kids. Is getting married actually on New Year's Eve. And I believe that Noah and Logan works with her on the brewery, but the other 2, I don't know what they do. She mentioned at some point that Michael lives in New York and he's doing show, but I don't know exactly what. So basically, Walker comes to the Christmas celebration, and people are just shocked because who's that man? Why are you celebrating, you know, Christmas with him? So her sons are a bit protective of her, and they try to threaten him because they're like, you better take care of our mom and not do anything weird to her and all of that. So that was really cute. So basically they start spending time together during the week as well. Still not being intimate, I want to point that out. They're still not being intimate, and she invites him to Michael's wedding that is on New Year's. So he's her date to the wedding, and they learn to know each other a little bit more, and also talk about the fact that they're still navigating grief, in the sense that you never really stop missing the people that you lost, and you really never stop being sad about it either. And so they realize that they're both at the same point in their life. Their heart is always gonna belong to their previous spouses, but they're ready to make space, you know, for somebody new to keep them company, and to, you know, spend the rest of their life together. At some point, Walker mentions to her that he wanna go sailing around the world. That's his next adventure. He's tired of being a construction contractor and working. You want to go explore the world. So after the wedding, they go back home and they finally are being intimate. And I have to say, for two mature people, because I know that Walker is like in his 60s, I think, and her in her 50s or 60s, it was nicely described. It was so beautiful, and it makes you know that no matter your age, you still can have fun in the bedroom, and in a not in a nasty way. It was beautifully written, but I love that about Kandi Steiner. I read her Red Zone Rival series, and I felt like the spice and the sex scenes were always beautifully written. So that's something that I already loved about her. But yeah, so they become intimate. They spend a lot of time together. And one day they're riding horses, and he proposed to her to go sailing around the world. And she's really taken aback because she realizes that she want to stay in Tennessee, but not maybe for the right reason. She feels attached to this place. She feels like she cannot leave. When you think about it, her kids are grown. She can see her grandchildren whenever she wants. She can stop working at the brewery and just sell the shares to her sons. For a house, she can give it to her sons. I mean, the reason she gives him for not leaving, it doesn't make sense in the sense that doesn't make sense in the sense sorry, they don't make sense because it's not like there's something really tying her up to the place. She's just afraid, I think, of change. She's afraid of giving her heart to someone, and she's afraid to love again. But yeah, basically she's gonna be faced with the decision to leave or not, and you're gonna find out in the novella. I'm not gonna give up too much because I already gave up so much of the story. But yeah, it was nice, short. It's called I don't know if I said it's called A Tall Order. And yeah, I found that really cute because the heroine in books are mostly, always the same. As I said in my video about the toxicity of book boyfriends, it's always, young people, in shape, healthy, and all of that. So seeing mature people fall in love was really beautiful because I'm thinking that I have mature parents, and if one of them were to die, cross my fingers that it never happens, but we never know, I would want the other one to find love again and to be happy again. So yeah, I found that very cute. And I will keep reading that collection of novellas to see if I can find another gem. But I really wanted to read this one because I love Kandi Steiner. She's a great author. There's so many of her books that I have on my TBR for when I finish this challenge. So yeah, I loved finding her again, and she has a great pen, and I'll never not love one of her story, I think. So yeah, I will see you guys in the next episode, and have a good day, night, or whenever you guys are watching. Bye.
Season of peace is finally here.